From taking over the platform to raising the whole internet with millions of fans begging for them to upload, these YouTubers literally had it all until one day they just simply decided to walk away, leaving everyone wondering as to what could possibly come next. These are the YouTubers that retired as legends. And unlike modern day YouTubers that overstay their welcome and single-handedly ruin their own reputation, Nigga Higa is a name that is absolutely loved by everyone who has spent time on YouTube back in the early days. It started as an insane collaborative effort between Ryan Higa and Sean Fujiyoshi, with videos like How to Be Emo,
1, 2, 3.
How to Be Gangster,
Dizzle for shizzle my nizzle off the hizzle,
and How to Be Ninja.
Don't forget this. Fatality.
With each of their videos, not only did they just make people laugh, in fact, these videos put the channel into YouTube's own Hall of Fame, because from August 2009 to June 2011, for an incredible 677 days, Nigga Higa shockingly managed to hold the title of the most subscribed channel on YouTube, an event that feels unbelievable today. But as time went on, Ryan's content took a wild turn. See, what started as simple lip-syncing short and hilarious skits simply turned into something bigger, like huge productions with longer videos and even bigger collaborations. But this journey took Ryan through the darkest time of his life. Throughout his career, Ryan faced some disturbing controversies over his humor, where some people were mad at him for using racial stereotypes that many found to be problematic. However, there was another side to this story, where the fans absolutely loved his self-deprecating style and how he managed to challenge those stereotypes through his unique humor. So despite all the backlash, Ryan managed to keep a loyal fan base that continued to support him. But that's when things went wrong. Once they started to notice something was terribly off. This became painfully clear during the celebration of hitting 5 million subscribers, where Ryan confessed something that absolutely shocked his own fans.
Yeah, maybe I should get a real production company.
He revealed that he had not only become this one-man army, but he was also doing the writing, filming, editing, and everything else that needed to be done. And people knew that this insane workload was the hint of a terrifying reality, that it wasn't going to be sustainable. But to face these challenges, Ryan made a bold move and started the RHPC, a company that introduced more people into the mix, including Sean and 5 other team members. The stakes were higher than ever, and it was clear that Ryan alone would not be able to keep doing this forever. But as we go deeper into this story, make sure you've hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Even with some clear signs, the channel kept uploading until the end of 2018, when Sean dropped a shocking announcement that he was leaving RHPC and moving to California with his girlfriend. This was the huge turning point for Ryan, who couldn't help but feel his own life was getting worse, while Sean seemed to be moving on. So almost 2 years after Sean left, Ryan Higa shocked the whole internet by announcing an official retirement from YouTube.
Real reason why I had to take this break was because I needed to reflect on my own life. I mean, it is 2020, and the thing that I found was that I don't know how to break this to you guys, but I'm freaking old, man.
So what's Ryan up to now? He actually co-founded an energy drink company called Ninja Milk to diversify his income beyond just YouTube.
It's not a prop. The drink is called Ninja Milk. This is named after a skit that I did about like 10 years ago.
Not only that, but he's working on serious film projects, diving deep into web series and indie films. As Ryan's journey ended up as a career in films, Stampy's journey was the complete opposite. Stampy has made an insane impact on YouTube. He single-handedly turned Minecraft from being just a game into a thrilling story that brought kids together like never before. With his series named Stampy's Lovely World, he literally raised an entire generation of Minecraft fans who were hooked on every single episode.
This is going to be my first ever time playing Minecraft. I mean, I've seen quite a few videos of it online and stuff, the Yogcast and that. This is going to be my first ever time stepping into the world of Minecraft.
But the coolest thing he ever did was to create the Love Garden, where he honored his own fans by adding their names for all the amazing things they've ever done.
The Love Garden, but this is a momentous day where it comes to the Love Garden, because I am adding someone to it, but I'm adding the final person to the Love Garden.
But the highlight of his channel was definitely the Lovely World, which featured over 800 episodes, and he even brought more excitement to it by teaming up with people like iBallisticSquid, which brought more people to his channel.
Alright mate, yeah I'm fine, just chopping some trees down. getting started.
You're not waiting around, are you? Literally joining the game as I started the intro, and he's already chopping trees. This is why I hide, and this is why you're my sidekick.
But as he grew up, he started to feel like he's just gonna end up being a nostalgic figure and nothing more. But then, things took a disturbing turn when he had to deal with a controversy involving Alpha Lee, who had serious allegations involving minors. And what Stampy did next is shocking, because not only did he cut ties with Alpha completely, he also had removed him from all his videos and set the record about their relationship. But in 2021, he made a huge announcement that this was the end of his lovely world.
It's very simple, probably the one you'd expect, and it's just kind of a lack of motivation.
He decided to retire as he no longer wanted to do videos full time, and he switched from being a YouTuber to now a game developer, as he's working with 4J Studios on a brand new game called Reforge. Unlike Stampy, this next YouTuber took a completely different approach, with every decision he's ever made secretly, leading up to this one final moment. See, MatPat is nothing less than a legend on YouTube, with a 20 million subscriber fanbase that's ready to defend him at all costs. He was the reason why so many people got into Five Nights at Freddy's in the first place, and a part of what makes him legendary is that he somehow manages to mix entertainment with education, diving deep into video games, films, and even food, always with a sharp scientific edge. This has become his whole brand, and his game theory series is crazy as he turned games like Five Nights at Freddy's into mind-bending mysteries that had millions of people hooked, all at the same time.
That's just a theory. A game theory.
He became such a big part of the culture that when the movie Five Nights at Freddy's dropped, everyone knew who this waiter was.
Some people say that, but you know, it's just a theory.
And what's even more crazy is that he didn't just stop there. He launched film theory, food theory, and style theory, attracting over 14 million subscribers across all his channels. But in January 2024, the YouTube world was shattered as MatPat announced his shocking retirement.
It's not clickbait. On March 9th, I will be hosting my last theory episode, at which point I'll be handing off the channels to someone else.
He made the tough decision to step back, saying that he needed to focus on his family, especially his wife Stephanie and their son. And as you can tell, his last game theory episode, The Final Theory, was a big emotional moment for his fans.
So, while I might be leaving as host of this show, game theory, it'll never leave. It'll never leave me, and it'll never leave you.
This was a huge moment for the internet as MatPat finally walked out that door, leaving his fans wondering that he really did make everyone's childhood instead of selling horrible stuff to kids. But while MatPat is out of the spotlight, he isn't truly gone. He's still working behind the scenes and has some incredible projects lined up. His retirement may have marked the end of an era, but it kickstarted a domino effect where now every big YouTuber is considering leaving the platform. One of them was Seth Everman, whose impact on YouTube has been unbelievable. Seth became an internet icon by mixing classical music with modern pop culture in the craziest and most hilarious ways, so it's clear why his retirement is the one that hit the hardest in the YouTube community. One of his biggest ever videos got over 30 million views, which was absolutely insane. He took something as simple as Beethoven and turned it into a classic Dr. Dre beat, but what really made him a YouTube legend was back in 2018 when Seth made history by becoming the first person to ever hit 1.6 million likes on a YouTube comment. I'm not joking, all he wrote was "I'm the bald guy" under Billie Eilish's Bad Guy, and the internet lost it. That was the moment that cemented him as a massive meme in the YouTube community. His parodies and mashups weren't just funny, they were sharp, with takes on pop culture, and people simply couldn't get enough. Over time, his videos became even more creative, reflecting his unbelievable artistic growth, while even reaching 100 million views on a single video. But Seth's story took a shocking turn behind the scenes. He wasn't just struggling with the usual pressures of being a creator, it was much worse. The huge spotlight, the insane mental toll, it became too much for him. Then out of nowhere on January 1st, 2023, Seth dropped the news that almost no one saw coming, that Seth was finally done with YouTube.
I know some of you might be sad to see me go, but I hope you stick around for this final ride. And I'm going all out because what do I really have to lose at this point?
His announcement left fans stunned as he stepped away to focus on something else, leaving everyone wondering if they'd ever see him return. Unlike the other YouTubers, PewDiePie is arguably the biggest to ever do it. There's not a single person on YouTube who doesn't know who he is, but his story had one small detail that's overlooked by almost everyone.
You know, on the topic of quitting, now would really be the perfect time. You know, my channel kind of peaked. I tried so many different things, done so many different things, and I just, yeah.
If you've ever watched a Let's Play or seen a gamer's reaction blow up, you can thank him for it, because Felix was one of the first to turn gaming into a massive cultural movement. Back in the early days, he took what seemed like a simple idea, which was playing video games, and making funny commentary, and turned it into the most engaging piece of content. His Let's Play series exploded on YouTube, setting the foundation for countless creators to follow. But that was only the beginning. What really made him a legend was not only his content, it was his impact. PewDiePie was the first individual YouTuber to ever break 100 million subscribers, an achievement no one thought would even be possible. His influence spilled over into internet culture, shaping memes, influencing trends, and even climbing the music charts. This guy didn't just stay in one lane, he was evolving and reaching new audiences constantly. But his story had a lot of dark twists, as he faced some serious backlash for anti-Semitic jokes. He was even cancelled by the media, as well as being suspended from YouTube's premium ad program. So what did Felix do? He owned up to everything and apologized, but also pointed out how hard it is to balance humor and sensitivity. But just when people thought that the controversies were the worst of it, he hit his fans with news that's even more shocking, which was that he was actually retiring from working full-time on YouTube. Luckily, Felix didn't completely stop making videos. He still posts quite frequently, but focuses on content that he enjoys doing, instead of trying to be competitive and keep his #1 spot he once had on the platform. He recently had his first son Bjorn, and is currently living in Japan with him and his wife Marcia. All this makes PewDiePie's story people's favorite and most wholesome in YouTube's history.
I've already retired. I decided a couple months ago. I'm doing YouTube in a more low pace. I'm sorry. That means that I'm not uploading as frequent as I am, but I just decided, fuck it, I'm retired. Yeah. Have you noticed any difference